Hello viewers, you're welcome to another edition of our data analytics class, and in this edition we're actually starting our internship class, which is going to be filled with working on projects. My name remains Vincent, Hope, your instructor. So what is our task 1? This is a data analytics internship projects. Task 1 is about data cleaning and pre-processing. So what are we going to be doing? We're going to be taking a stock price raw data set, which is a CSV file which contains missing values, duplicates, and inconsistent data formats. So what are we going to do in this project? We're going to load the data set using Pandas, identify and handle missing values, which you can do by imputation or removal, and also remove duplicate rows and standardize inconsistent data formats, example date formats, and categorical variables. And the tools we're going to use for this is Python. We're going to use the tools in Python, and in Python we're going to use Pandas. So we're going to work with our Kaggle environment and see how this works out. So let's jump right into it. Let's go to our browser and open up our Kaggle environment. Okay, let me type Google here. Okay, so I type Kaggle. So the Kaggle comes outside. If I type Kaggle, okay, you see now Kaggle, your machine learning and data science community. So let me open it in another window. Right click, open in another window. Okay, I'm here. This is my account. So just in case you don't have yours, you have to sign up the account and your name will pop up here. Now the first thing I will do is for me to create a notebook for my project. So I come here and click create, come to notebook. Then the next thing will be to enter the data. Enter the name of the notebook. I can come here and type internship. You can type any name you like. Internship projects. There's project 1 here. Let me just type project 2 just for the purpose of learning. You can use project 1 and you press enter. So your notebook has been created. Okay, the next thing to do now will now be to create the data sets in Kaggle. So I still come here to this plus sign here, then click data sets. So I click on data sets. Okay, it will ask me to get the file. So I will just come here and click browse files. So this is my file here, stock prices. I click on it and I click open. Okay, it will now ask me to enter a name. So let me enter a name. I can call it stock. I can still call it stock price or any other name I feel like giving it. I call the stock price and I click create. It will tell me that this data set already exists. So okay, it exists. I just simply click continue. If I continue now, it will upload the data sets and say the data set is being created. Okay, then it gives me a success story. Then I close this here. Okay, I go back to my home. Okay, then search for the notebook I created. Click here, notebook. If I click here, then what do? I can select my internship project 2. Right click it and open it. So internship project 2. Okay, so this is my internship project 2. So this is it now. So what do I do next? I will have to add that data set to this project I want to work on, which is this notebook. So I click add, then I select I already have 2 here, but the one I created new was stock price. So I can go to your work, which is my work, and data sets. If I click on it, and I look for the one I want to work with. Okay, the one I want to work with, you can see that's the name we typed initially, stock price together. Then I come to this here and click here and click add data set stock price. I click on it. Okay, if I come back up, scroll back up, come here and cancel, I will discover that data set has been added. If I click the arrow in front of it to expand it, you can see the stock price.csv is available. Now, to make our work a bit easy, I already done this project, so I'll only be making reference to the previous one I've done, while I'll be explaining each of them in the code here. So if I come back to the project I've done before, I did this one, Internship Project 1, so I open it by the side. So I'll be picking the codes one by one and bringing it into our current project here. So in this project here, the first thing we need to do is to load our libraries. So I simply just copy this and I'll explain the step-by-step process. If I copy this, Control C, I bring it to my project here. Okay, open a code box, put it in here, Control V. Okay, so what are we trying to achieve here? We want to load the libraries for data we're going to use for data analysis. So the first thing to do is to import Pandas, which was the instruction you were given, and we're going to import Pandas as PD. Then we are also going to import operating system, and we want to check where our Pandas, our file we want to work with, which is the stock price, where it is located. So if we usually, just like I taught you in class, in the physical class, I would like to remove all this from here, remove from this data set down, so we can track them. So the first thing we have is Kaggle and input. This is the input environment, so we are here now. If I run this code now, I run it. If I run this code, I discover that it will display, it's still running. Let's see what is going to display out. It's still running. So what is it going to display out now? Around how fast it runs, it depends on the network. So let's see how it works out. Fine. Okay, it's almost there. Fine. So we have data sets on the input here. We have data sets. So I will simply here and type data sets, because I'm trying to track where the CSV file is located. So I type these data sets here. I add it to Kaggle. It now be Kaggle input data sets. Remember, there's a slash at the end because it's a directory. So I run this one now. I have Vincent Hope. So you will see your own name, not my name. So I type the name I say here. See this, Vincent Hope. Okay, I put a slash again because it's still a directory. I run it. If I run it now, I have stock price. Stock price is actually this one, the data set I created. So I come here and type stock price. I type stock price and I run it too. Okay, you can see I have stock price or CSV. So this is exactly what I'm looking for. So if I want to display and be sure of what I have, okay, I create. So I have this already now. So I go to another, I create another code here now. Okay, so let me check my previous project. So now I will now create this. So let me copy it and I explain the code. I copy this, Control C, and I explain the code here, Control V. Okay, so what was here now? This is data. Data is the name I decided to give. The data is the name I decided to give for this information I want to read here. So what is the information I want to read? I say data equals to PD, which is the Pandas, which was loaded here, dot read underscore CSV, then read CSV. Now Kaggle, I copy everything that is here. Kaggle, inputs, data sets, Vincent Hope. The one that is not correct is the stock price because it's for another file. So I can copy this one here. Now Control C and bring it back here to replace this. Control V. So what have I done? Then I have the file here, which is the stock prices.csv. So what am I trying to achieve? I'm reading this file, which is located in stock price, which is located in Vincent Hope, which is located in data sets, which is located in input, which is located in Kaggle. I'm reading it into this, not like this, called data. Then I want to display the contents. Now, when I run it now, and I come down, you can see my data has been uploaded. Now, so this is one of the critical steps you have to do in order to be able to work with your file. Okay, so let's make progress. So what do we do next? Now we can check if we have missing values, true or false. So I copy this, I click Ctrl C here, and I bring it here. Okay, I put a code, I Ctrl V to just check it. So check for missing values. Now if there are missing values, it will show you true. If they are not, it will show you false. Now if I run it and the code is data.isNull, that means any column or point or place where there's a missing value, it should show. But because the data, we have a lot of data, the maximum data we have here is 4. You can see it is 497,472 rows and 7 columns. You will not be able to see because in between there are some missing data, but you'll not be able to see it direct. So let's find how we can do that. So what we can do, we can still copy this command, Ctrl C, come and create another code box here, Ctrl V, the same thing we want to do here. The only extra thing we're going to put dot sum to calculate the whole missing values. Put close, open and close bracket. You can see it now. If I now run it now, you can now see now that you under the symbol, what's the symbol? Under this is the symbol, date, open, high, low, close, volume. So under symbol there are no missing values. Under date there are 0 values. Open, you have 11 missing values. High, 8 missing values. Low, you have 8 missing values. Close has 0 missing values. Volume has 0 missing values. So if you want to see the total added together, you can still copy this. Let me copy this now. I come here, I run it here, Ctrl V, and I put dot sum again to total it for me, open brackets. So you can see to get the total, to get the for each column you do data.isNull.sum, so you get each of them. If you want to add all of them together, you add .sum again. So you run this now, you see it has 27 records. How do you know? 11 plus 8 is 19, 19 plus 8 is 27. So the total is 27 records. Now let's move on. So we have done this, done is small. Now we want to tell how many records they have. If you want to really see your records, you use the formula data.shape. Control this. So we have come here, we got data.shape. So if you run it, you can see now the same thing, 497,472 rows and 7 columns. Now let's move on. Now we want to drop the rows with missing values. Okay, since they're up to 27. Now let me copy this and explain before we continue the process. I bring it here, the code, I bring it here. So what do we want to do? We want to drop the rows with missing values since they are not much. Let's go back to the question. The question says what? Identify, which we have identified the missing values, and handle them. There are 2 ways you can handle missing values. You can do imputation, that means you add some records, which you'll be taught how to do. Then you can also remove. Now you use the remove. Well, in this one we're going to use remove, and the reason is because the records is not enough, it's very insignificant, and it will not affect the final output. So to remove this, what do? You come back here. So because the records that are actually having issues that are not available are 27, and we have 497, 472 and 7 rows. So since it's insignificant, what are we going to do? We're going to remove it. So what are we going to do now? We'll use another formula, data clean. This is a new variable, data underscore clean equals to data, which is the previous data we used where we loaded our file into it. then drop not available, means drop all the ones that are not available, drop them. Then the next thing is to see what it shows. We now say data underscore clean dot is null, which is show me the result of your data cleaning. If I run it now, you will discover now symbol is 0, date is 0, open is 0, high is 0, low is 0, close is 0, volume is 0. So you have 0, all of them 0. Now let's make progress. Now another thing, now if you want to see the shape of the current one we have just cleaned now, so I Control C. Now let me go back here, click a fresh code box, put it here, Control V. Now if I put it now, if I run it, you will see now you have 497,461 and 7 rows. The previous one we had was 497,472, while here is 461. It tells you that 11 records have been dropped, means that it's only 11 records that are affected in the entire data set. Now let's make progress. So if we make progress now we're going to check whether the data set has duplicates. So let me copy this command, then I explain. Control C. Okay. If I come click a new code, Control V. Now check for duplicates. Show true for duplicate rows. So it will now be data clean, which is the new data set, dot duplicated. This is the correct code to check for duplicates. Now if you do that, if you run that code here, you will actually not see if there's anyone duplicated. If there is, you will see 4. You will see true. But we have to calculate the sum just like we did for the other variable. So we click here, we put the same thing here, the same formula, but this time we put dot sum and open brackets, then we run it. Now you see now not MP, that means no non-available. Not MP means integer is 0. If there were duplicated values, you will see 5 or 6 or 7, but 0 means that there are no duplicated values. Now let's move on quickly. So we have done this. Now to see our records, we can display the first 10 records. Like you use a simple formula. Okay, let me copy this and bring it back to this and open a new code. Run this here, Control V. So if I run this now, I want to see the first 10 records. So we have a symbol in capital letters. We have this here. Then we have open our data here. So we see that now our data is looking, we have removed all the there are no duplicates, we have dropped all. So this is how our data actually looks like. Let's go back to our original one. Where's our original one? This is also how this looks like. Now if you want to correct the dates, although this has been corrected, this is the standard date format, but if just in case you want to use the formula for correcting dates, you come here. Let me bring in the formula now. I copy this one, Control C. Now I bring it here and I explain, open the code. Yes, Control V. So what is it? Standardize the date records. If I'm using data clean, which is the one we just finished working with now, dot lock, open square bracket. This is a square bracket. Don't go and use a another type of bracket. So this is column, comma, you put dates, which is the date field. You want to change the format of the date field, equals to PD dot to date. This is the standard time you want to convert in Python. Then comma again, data claim, which is this, then the date. So this is the full formula. It has a final bracket here. So if you run it, if there are no errors, it will not show you anything. So all you need to do now is to check it back. Now check it back, bring it back here, Control C. If we press Control C here and bring it here and check, Control V. If I do Control V here and run it, now I told you this was the standard date format, so this is where what is showing now. It's showing this date format here. It's even also added the time, but I don't need the time, just focus on the date format. Now, so that's how to correct that. Okay, now what is the final thing we need to do here? Okay, if we want to also convert the numeric column, just in case there are numeric columns that have issues. Now let me copy this too and Control C so that we can get the formula available on your internship, which you can use and apply at any time. If I put Control, so what's the formula? Convert numeric column data.clean.lock, which is almost the same thing here. Then which column are we using now? Volume. What's the volume? This one. Okay, equals to vpd dot to numeric. This one was to date time. Okay, to numeric. Now let me change this and see if we run it. Let me just use just to time and run this and see if it gives us, okay, it gives us an error. So let's Control D. Let me go to date time. So it works with the date time. So that's the standard date. Okay, it works with the date time. Okay, then I run it here. So if I put this now and I need to run the code for numeric, this is the numeric, Control C. I use Control Z, so removed it. So let me bring it back. Control V. So data cleaning dot log equals to volume. We are using this one here, volume. Okay, equals to PD to numeric, open bracket, data clean, volume equals to error coarse. So you need this. So you run this. If you run it, it doesn't give you any instruction. It doesn't give you any display until you do a data clean to see the records again. Control C. Okay, we come back here, run it and see if any changes has been made. Okay, there are not much changes, but the essence of this, the numeric, is if in case any of the numbers are being entered as a text instead of a numeric, it will adjust it. This formula here will adjust it. So that's how you correct your data. Then finally, what do we need to do? We need to be able to, I wanted to show you how to export it. Let's see how we export this data. Okay, if I copy this now, okay, Control C now, and I bring it here. I create a new code. Now let me explain it. Control V. So export cleaned process data. Index is equals to false, means that it's saved as column. So how do we export it? Because you want to now export it and send it, that this is your final product. So after you are finished doing your analysis, you need to export it. So what do? You use the word this and data clean dot to CSV. You're changing it to CSV. You save it, you export it as Project1. I can decide to export it as Project2. So this is going to be the file name, Project2. Then index is false. That means it's not going to read the serial numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. False. Then print data is saved successfully. Now if I run it now and I export it, as I've exported it now, okay, data is saved successfully. That has been saved. Now let me, so this is how you achieve that. You'll be told in detail how you can view this file that you have exported. So I hope that from this lesson you have seen how you can carry out data cleaning and pre-processing. What are the things you were given? We're given to load the data set. You have seen how to do that. You are given to identify missing values. You have seen how to do that. And remove duplicate rows. You have seen how to do that. And standardize inconsistent data, which are, for example, the date formats and the categorical variable, both the text and the numeric. So you have seen how to do this. So go back, practice, and see this is how to do a simple, excellent project in data analysis. Thank you for watching. My name remains Vincent. Hope your instructor.